Hello, and welcome to Crazy Movie Recaps. Today's recap is going to be an action thriller film produced in 2022 titled Carter. A man who has lost all of his memories is abruptly sent on a perilous mission and must survive while trying to uncover his identity and discover the identity of the unknown person speaking to him through an earpiece and calling him Carter. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. The film opens with the threat of a mutant virus pandemic in several nations. The virus is called DMZ, and it is very dangerous because the infected turn into strong and mindless animals within 5 minutes, and they become beasts, the unofficial name given to the infected. The good news is that someone has made an antidote, but the doctor who made it, Dr. Young, has disappeared, and he is wanted by several secret agencies from all around the globe. The film cuts to a man who is sleeping in a luxurious hotel room. Suddenly, a group of CIA agents burst into his room and point their guns at him, but the man doesn't know what's going on and why he is being raided. The room is full of blood, and the agents ask the man various questions, but the latter has no idea who he is and can't even remember his name. The agents show him a video of him capturing Dr. Young and require to know where the scientist is, even though Carter has no idea how he is involved in all of this. Out of nowhere, a phone rings in the nearest closet, and the agents allow him to pick it up. The woman on the phone requires to speak to the CIA agents, and the man hands them the phone. The phone explodes on them, and Carter manages to escape, following the female voice who warns him that the building is soon about to explode. The problem is, Carter lands on an interior swimming pool where various shady people are hanging out, and he has to fight against all of them before he runs away. The agents hunt after Carter, and the female voice instructs him to steal a device from them and then get into a car. Carter has a monitoring device planted into his head and a planted bomb into his mouth, clarifying that he has no other choice but to work with her. If he doesn't cooperate, the planted bomb will explode and kill him. Carter listens to her and meets with 2 Korean agents. The female agent introduces herself as Yu, and the female voice into his ear as Yong-hee, informing him that South Korea and North Korea are working together to find a cure for the DMZ virus. They also tell him that he is an agent himself, and he was the one that asked to have his memory erased, revealing some more information about his past and telling him that his wife died while his daughter is infected with the virus. His mission is to find a girl named Hannah, who is Dr. Young's daughter, and bring her back in Korea because her blood is the key to creating an antidote for the virus. While he is getting ready to jump into action, he tells him that they need to hurry up because his daughter has been sick with the virus for 13 days, which is the threshold of being lost and turning into a beast. Carter enters a facility where the Americans are keeping Hannah and manages to kill most of the agents. He gets to Hannah and extracts her up to a certain point, but more agents appear and trap them. They take the girl, and their commander, Smith, has a talk with Carter, implying that Carter has been lied to by the Koreans and they are playing with his mind in order to use him. While he is being cornered, the American agents extract his tooth because they are reading a signal from it, but the tooth explodes on them, giving Carter enough time to get Hannah and leave. Carter and Hannah walk through a crowd of protesters when the little girl thinks she just saw her father. She runs towards him, but the man is not her father, but rather a random protester who has joined the crowd and walks along with his little daughter. A video message pops up on a video wall from Dr. Young, who tells the crowd that he and his daughter have spoken on the phone and he is currently in North Korea, waiting for Hannah to arrive soon so he can start working on a vaccine. Carter takes Hannah aside and he tells him that the van with the Korean agents is coming to get them. But moments before the van arrives at the spot, Carter gets a text message that claims his real name is not Carter, but Michael Bain. Carter asks who is texting him, and the person instructs him to get on the bus across the street if he wants to learn the truth. Carter is torn between going along with the agents or getting on the bus, and eventually gets on the bus with Hannah. He tries to talk him out of there, but she is interrupted by an American female agent who warns him that the Koreans are manipulating him, adding that she knows him very well because they have served together as American agents. The female agent is shot, and Carter has to escape, but soon a bunch of bikers take Hannah out of his hands. After a ruthless fight with both the American and the Korean agents, Carter gets Hannah, and he speaks into his head, telling him to go to a military airport where there will be a plane waiting for him. Carter takes Hannah to the airport, where Director Kim is waiting for them. Kim tells Carter that there will also be American journalists joining the fight so the crowd can have live footage of them, in order to prevent any potential attacks while on the air. Kim takes Carter and Hannah to the infirmary so the doctor can treat their wounds, and he warns Carter to trust nobody while they are on the plane. It seems like Kim's worries are real because he is soon called to the pilot's cabin, where he realizes that the pilot and co-pilot have been poisoned through the coffee they were drinking. Kim is about to shoot them both because he is afraid they will turn into beasts and kill everybody, but the army generals tell him they have to follow the procedure and wait. While they call 2 nurses in order to check if the pilots have been infected, Hannah has been taken by the doctor, Chu, and Carter goes after him. Chu is quite skilled and he threatens to kill Carter, but Director Kim walks in and shoots Chu, momentarily saving Carter. However, Kim is soon shot and killed by Chu, and Carter is defeated. In the meantime, the pilots have been infected and they cause mayhem within the plane. Hannah has escaped, but Chu gets the perfect chance to grab her, and he spreads himself with her blood so the beasts can attack him. He grabs a parachute and jumps off the plane, but Carter jumps after him and they have an epic fight while skydiving. Eventually, Carter gets Hannah and lands in North Korea. Upon landing, there are more people that try to kill him and get Hannah, but he manages to fight everyone once more and continue on his mission. He tells him where to go and wait for her, and Carter, along with Hannah, get a chance to take some rest and drink some water at the nearest lake. Suddenly, a beast jumps out of the water and Carter has to shoot it dead. Moments before, more bodies of infected people start falling through the current of the waterfall. Carter and Hannah have to cross a hanging bridge in order to escape, while Carter keeps watching behind his back and shooting the beasts. At some point, the bridge collapses and Carter and Hannah find themselves in a serious situation, but thankfully, he, the woman who has been talking in Carter's ear, joins the party along with her comrades and they help eliminate the beasts. Carter meets He, who is revealed to be his wife, and Kim Yok, the commander of the military unit. Yok seems like a guy that can't be trusted, and Carter is not in a mood for a chit-chat, requiring to be freed and have the device removed from his head. He tells him to sit down on a chair and starts by removing a screw from inside his ear, but when she is ready to cut his stitches and remove the device, Kim Yok punches Carter and drops him unconscious. He tells the commander that he promised to let them go after the mission, but instead, Kim Yok chains both of them and takes Carter to a new deserted location. The soldiers order Carter to stand near the edge of a dumpster where they used to burn the bodies of the infected, but this time their process works against them since the infected wreak havoc when they start burning. The beasts attack the soldiers and Carter gets the perfect opportunity to attack as well and turn the situation in his favor. When he escapes, he uses a sniper rifle to spy on Kim Yok, who is having a conversation with He. But when he threatens his wife, Carter pulls the trigger and kills him. In a few seconds, Carter uses a truck to burst into the facility where all his loved ones are being kept. He kills many Korean soldiers, and with He's assistance, they find the room where their daughter is being kept. To their surprise, they realize their daughter has been infected, and they take her to Dr. Young, who has created the antidote and injects He and their daughter with it. While more and more Korean soldiers are roaming to the room, Carter starts shooting the glass to the rooms that are containing the infected, and the beasts jump on the soldiers. Dr. Young pleads Carter to help get Hannah out of the chamber she is being kept, and Carter shoots the door open. Carter and his family, along with Dr. Young and Hannah, escape by using a car. While he is driving, Dr. Young removes the device from Carter's head, and he now gets all his memories back. He recalls that he was forced to have the device injected in his head because Kim Yok had injected his daughter with the virus in order to make Carter find Hannah and bring her back in Korea. Before they escape, they have to fight one last time against the hordes of North Korean soldiers who go after them by all means necessary, including the use of helicopters. Eventually, Carter and He are able to defeat the Korean soldiers and reunite with a wagon. Their family is now safe. Carter has his memory back, and Dr. Young has the antidote to the virus, which he can now distribute to help the world fight the virus. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help our channel grow. Turn the notifications on so you won't miss any of our new videos. Thanks for watching.